The specs for iRacing, they've done a really good job of keeping it so that you really don't need a machine that's all that insane to run it, which is really nice. Alright. So here we go. Just gonna log some practice laps. We got the ghost car, which is gonna be unattainable because that was done with the old configuration. So we ain't gonna be running that, but actually using that line as a reference is probably gonna be pretty good. Main thing here is that I want to run clean. I don't want to burn off a bunch of safety rating for a time trial. Run 10 clean laps, check wear, check the average time, run another 10 and see if we can improve. Uh-oh. That's the kind of stuff that we don't want to do. Dang it. Oh, there you go. Thanks, JoJo. Hey, man, I like the questions, dude. Don't worry about it. Happy to help. Looks like the guys in chat are probably actually going to be a better resource for this than I will, though. I'm better at driving on a computer than I am at building one to spec. Ah, too high. Missed the corner entry there. The whole point of doing this was that I wanted to gain safety rating while practicing, and I've already put myself in a hole with that spin off of 2 earlier. Good to know that the car's going to get light coming off too. That's why we practice. Setting in pretty nice. Just want to get 10 clean laps logged. And not, you know, obviously I'm trying to drive fast here, but I'm mainly just trying to land 10 clean laps at what I think is going to be my race pace, so that I can get some kind of idea for comparison and then go run 10 more and see if we can get the time down a little bit. That one was a 21.5. My best one in the session was a 21.2 so far. And that old setup was definitely faster. There's just no way that I can carry that kind of speed that the ghost car is carrying through these corners. I'm like a second off. Down in, easy. Hit the corner. This is lap 7 of 10. So I need 3 more to log a time trial time. I remember when I was starting out, it used to be so difficult for me to just get 10 laps strung together to even log a time in a time trial. Now it's a lot easier. Just, you know, experience, discipline, understanding of how, you know, got the muscle feel and just, you know, how the car changes lap over lap as the tires get a little heat in them and give up a little bit of grip. That exit off 2 seemed a little bit better than what I've been doing. Put that in the memory bank. That was a quicker lap overall. And that's why why practice is important. Started to notice things. See there, I missed my mark that I did on that pretty good corner exit last time. So this is going to be back about 1/10 slower than what I had been running, or than what I run the lap before. Same right there. So I've logged 10 lap average now at a 21.5. That's pretty good, considering that, you know, a lot of my laps are running 21.6s. $700 in Europe. Yeah, I think that I think JoJo might be building it stateside though, so $700 to build a rig for iRacing shouldn't be too difficult. I think that that's a reasonable price. You should be able to get a good computer. I'll poke around and see what I can find if I've got the time tomorrow. First lap is not going to be quite as quick as I want. There we go. That's more like how I need to be getting through 1 and 2 on fresh tires. This will be a decent lap time right here. I had to lift a little bit. That last one though, 21.256. Messed up this 10 lap average a little bit by looking at that. I should turn on the I should turn the spotter reading the lap times back on maybe. I want it for practice, but it can get kind of distracting during the race. Although now that he's less verbose, it might work out okay. This is what I want, is I just want good feel. It's a 90 lap race. There's going to be a lot of time to make up ground. You know, obviously I want to start as well as I can, but in the race it's going to be, there's enough time to make up time on folks who out-qualify you but don't race as well. So, not super concerned with having one hot lap super fast. Consistency is what we're looking for here. See, I just have to, my center corner speed is so much slower than that ghost car. Throttle, Times are starting to fall off a little bit, which they should be. We're on lap 8 of this run now. It's good to know how much the tires fall off from 1 to 10 laps. They don't fall off a ton in the first couple, but 5, 6, 7 laps into the run, you're losing a good few tenths. So it's about 4 tenths over the course of a run. 3 tenths actually. Probably 4. Let's see. We'll go do it again. Georgia. Okay. Oh, cool. That's where the company I work for is based out of, is Georgia. Let's see. 17 minutes remaining in the session. I'm not going to go get all of that. But 21.509 for those 10 laps. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get the 10 lap average down even better. Get a good start. Drive it in somewhat deep. Ooh. Alright. Lost the handle there. I think we're going to make one more 10 lap run and then get over for the race. Should be enough time to do that. One 10 lap run should take a little bit less than 5 minutes, since the lap times are about 20 seconds a lap. So here we go. One last 10 lap run here. For glory. Pretty bad turn 1. And they have to clean that turn 1 up in qualifying. I did too shallow of an entry on that last lap. Second lap always seems to be better than the first. Ghost car has a little hitch since I'm comparing it to the optimal. Definitely don't want to run all the way down to the inside and turn 1. Kind of want to take that, you know, a half lane off the bottom entering, maybe even a full lane, so that I can diamond it better off. That's why the high line really starts coming in as the run goes along, or at least it did last year here. Last time I was here in the fall, although I think that was under day conditions, if I'm not mistaken. So this being a night race, the high line might not come in as well. But we'll see what happens if I don't know if 90 laps is enough to rubber in the track or not. Last lap was a 21.5. This one's going to be a little bit better than that, 21.47. I think this 10 lap average will be the best one yet, because I had a couple bobbles on the first couple attempts in the early laps that I think I ironed out in this one. So if I can keep it straight and clean on the later laps, I might be able to get another tenth off the 10 lap average maybe. Get it down in the 21.4s. feeling really comfortable now, which is going to be good going into this race. Don't know if I'll have the raw speed that the really fast guys are going to have, but I might have something for them on the long run. This is going to complete the 10-lap run, I think. There we go. Yeah, 4:56. That ain't too bad. Rico Avery won his heat. Nice. Very cool. Okay, so here we go. Did 39 laps, only had a 2X. That ought to be okay for a little extra safety rating. I don't know where that'll put me on the time trial leaderboard this week, but pull out of that. And we are going to get registered for a fixed here at Richmond. Only 17 registered so far. Let's check the points and kind of see what a good finish will do for us. I haven't logged anything at Richmond yet, so with only 4 starts this season, I'm still 17th in points, 457 back. Could, you know, a good 120 point finish is going to put us right up here. So that would be pretty awesome. Hey, Vilmar, what up, man? How's it going? Welcome. Let's go ahead and join the practice session. Get out there on track and do some practicing with some of the other hooligans, and we'll see how my lap times are actually stacking up. If any of you guys, I'm assuming that probably everyone watching right now already follows, but if you guys don't follow, you know, please consider throwing a little follow my way so you can get notifications when the when I go live. Also, if you guys want to get access to the the full archive, head on over to YouTube and subscribe. I am considering locking the Twitch archive to be subscriber only, just to encourage folks to go over to YouTube for that. That's kind of really how I envision things working, is that the Twitch archive, Twitch is more for the live stream, and YouTube is where the archive lives. Finished your race too late yesterday. 100 laps at Auto Club. How'd you do, Vilmar? That was a league race, right? All right. 63 for the brake bias. Probably don't want to go much lower. It felt about right. Wasn't pushing really into the corners. What okay. 21.2 isn't too bad.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. The guy behind has just done a 22.0.
So let's see. Definitely had trouble getting this thing hooked up on lap 1.
The guy behind has just done a 22.0.
There's the sweet spot on turn 1, 2, I think. Diving down into turn 3, decent. Pick it up off the corner.
Fastest lap for Mauricio, 21.4.
21.264. That puts me 7th quick in the practice session. That ain't too bad. It's going to be about the same. Gotta like that consistency.
21.3.
This guy's got a little bit older tires in front of me, so I shouldn't have trouble running him down. Uh-oh. That's the first time I've lost it off of 4. At least I saved it.
That puts you 0.1 off the pace.
What the heck happened to that guy? Just snapped. Half-tank fuel strategy. Okay. 30 cars. Missed your qualifying lap. Started 27th, finished 14th. Very nicely done. Well done, Vilmar. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Here we go.
Leandro, vai correr na F1DC ou no iRacing Brasil?
Let's see if we can knock another 10th off of that hot lap time here. Get after it a little bit more aggressively. Higher entry. Dig on exit. That didn't seem to work.
Qual que é essa outra aí? Ah, tá.
So that cost me a 10th.
21.3.
I really wish you could do like rather than an all-time optimal lap,
Não dava pra mim.
they need a do against session best lap. My session optimal is a 152. So that's kind of what I need to be comparing against. I really wish that you could do it against,
There's a car behind. Take
you know,
care,
the
rejoin
best
him.
lap or the optimal lap for the week, because of the way that, you know, setups and things like that can change. That's really more applicable. Wow, look at that corner exit speed.
P7.
Actually not that dramatically different. So now I'm comparing against the best lap of the session. So here we go. Session best lap is better in 1 and 2.
8th place. That last lap was a 21.4. You're now 0.3 off the pace.
21.4, really. So now I'm getting all goofed up with the timing. Now that I'm comparing it against my best lap in the session, I'm actually losing time.
High. You're currently 0.2 off the leader's pace. Clear high.
That's decent. Overdrove it a little bit into 3 and 4. Couldn't quite hook it up. Okay.
That was a 21.3. You're now 0.2 off the pace.
That's pretty good, though, in terms of consistency on the lap times. Still got a few minutes before race starts, so
Car approaching.
let's
Watch
see
your
if we
mirrors.
can work out, squeeze another 10th or 2 out of this thing before we go qualify. Whoa, that was a bad spot to shift. All right, Austin, man. Have a good one. Hope to make
Car
it back
approaching. Watch your mirrors.
back in time for the race start here. 90 laps at Richmond in the A cars ought to be pretty interesting, especially if the B fixed race last night was any indicator. It should be fun. Competition's definitely going to be pretty intense. Okay, there we go. There's my tenth that I was missing for sure. Ended up only getting 300s.
P6, that lap was at 21.2. That's your quickest lap. You're currently 0.1 off the pace.
Interesting.
Okay, John, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
So
You've just done a
21.242.
21.4. Car down low, that puts you 0.3 off the leader's pace. Got a car low, inside's clear.
Alright. Pull it down to the inside and stop. Let's see if we can get a little more time knocked off. Optimal's at a 21.1. Gotta hook up both corners. Better exit off for it. That's more speed. Slower in, faster out. Hey, there's some speed there.
That was 21.1. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Wow. Fourth quick in the session now. That'll be competitive.
Got a car outside. Clear high. P4. You're currently 0.5 off the leader's pace.
All right.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Wow. 53 guy. I didn't see what he was doing. It's always possible.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Yep. Time for the race session. Well, we knocked another 10th off of our hot lap time there, so that was pretty good. And didn't piss anyone off, which is always a bonus. Don't want to piss people off in practice and have it carry over into the race, although we still have an opportunity to do that here. But yeah, that was a pretty big practice session, so to get our time down to the fourth quick, that ain't bad. We'll see what that time actually ends up measuring up to when we get the actual guys in there on qualifying.